Hi folks, welcome back to CME, and we're going to do an episode of this just unplugged in. So we have read the comments, all the love in the comments that you've left on this plugged in series, but today we are going to do this unplugged version. I'm about to ruin some Julian Large. Apologies Julian, crazy how good that looks. Right, are we ready? Which are you, Drew? Someone has to come and buy this. I mean, even from here, we've not even gone in. That's very inviting. Apologies, it's been a while. We didn't do one for January. That's because I messed up my hand. Sorry, apologies. But yeah, a lot of you were asking to do a version of this plugged in, but with acoustics. So we're gonna head straight to our acoustic room, which is pretty special. If you haven't checked that out, it is pretty amazing. I mean, even from here, we've not even gone in. That's very inviting, I think, right? So me and Drew, we're gonna have a look around. We're gonna check out some guitars. We're gonna look at some new guitars, some vintage, all sorts. Now, normally we would shoot the acoustic videos in here, but if you can kind of hear, we have an incredible humidification system, and that is to look after all these guitars for you. So we're not actually gonna shoot the demos in here, we're actually gonna shoot it out there, but it's just so you know what that noise is. We were gonna do it in here, but before you know what, we won't. Now, where do we start? I mean, look, we got Atkin guitars. I mean, I love these. You know, I've said this in multiple videos. This is a new model. I haven't seen this yet, but Zach was just playing this, and he said it's one of the best guitars he's ever played. He is a drummer though. So, I'm joking. Yes, D37 pre-war baked Adirondack, Rosewood, blah, blah, blah. There's a lot there. Really good guitar. I mean, where do we start? Look at all the Gibsons as well. We start budget. Right. We have Eastman guitars, and there's some great ones. Yeah, I'm gonna go with this one. So this is $600. So it's the Eastman E1OM Spruce Sapele, or whatever. Either way, I mean, it feels great. It's $600. But back of the neck, it was quite nice. Let's give it a blast. Let's see what we can do with it. I personally would love to get a smaller body shape guitar like this. I'm a big dreadnought kind of guy, but lately I would, to be honest, I'd just much. Do you know what I mean? On the couch, you know, you're not struggling to get your arm over it. And so yeah, I'm gonna give this a blast. I'm gonna try and play something. I've got the capo very high. It's for a little Beatles thing. Now, disclaimer. I did damage my hands. I'm on the mend, so if I sound shit, I've got a nice excuse. All right, you're so shit. But he broke his hand 5 weeks ago. I should be gone. I shouldn't even be here. But yeah, making a recovery. So if there's some bum notes, you know why. Nice excuse. Initially, the neck feels great. I will play some stuff lower down the neck as well. But we'll give this a blast. Yeah. I mean, it sounds great. This is a struggle to get off. There we go. Got it. Fucking hell. You know, I mean, the whole thing is punchy. I mean, obviously I'm kind of doing high finger pick and stuff, but if I just get a few strums. Right, let's try something else. Now, we are doing this just unplugged. What is the best unplugged performance?
Nirvana.
Is it for Nirvana for you? I'm trying to think. You know what? For me, it's going to be the Clapton one.
I was going to say, that was by a second.
Yeah. Sort of. I mean, kind of got there a while since I've played that. But yeah, I mean, nice little kind of a sound when you're soloing. The chords sound great, finger picking, great guitar, I have to say. For the money, it's $600. And here at CME, we have a great range of Eastman guitars. You know, all the way down from, you know, the cheaper ones all the way up to the really fancy, a little bit more pricey ones. But I think we are off to a great start. I'd have this easily. Great guitar. We are going to do a version with amps, so we're going to do this plugged in amp edition soon, but we would love to know what you would like to see next. I mean, would it be, I don't know, would it be a Gretsch edition, or just purely PRSs, or only ES type guitars? It could be Collings, it could be Heritage, Gibson, you know, all that type of stuff. So please let us know, bombard us with ideas. So we've kind of started off nice and easy with the Eastman in terms of price. Again, there's Gibsons, there's some great Taylors here as well. We've got a huge Taylor wall. What else? Martins. We do have some vintage stuff at the back. We've got Collings, we've got Santa Cruz. We'll be here all day talking about the lot of them. But let's go with, we're going to go with this. We're going to give it a try. I spotted it the other day actually. So this, I mean, this looks great. How good does that look? So this is an Epiphone, obviously FT-112 Bard, as in B-A-R-D, 1968 Sunburst. Isn't a bard like a poet or something from back in the day? Someone who just talks, sort of, right? But yeah, look, interesting that we've got a brand new Gibson and we've got a 68 Epiphone. Initially, what would you go for? Without even hearing it, what would you go for?
Yeah, it just looks cool.
It looks cool.
Got some stories.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I like that as well, but let's give this a blast. Right, we're going to have a little debate here as well. So I want to know in the comments, what is the best 12-string guitar riff? All right, so again, Epiphone FT-112 from 1968 Sunburst. This is 1968, $1,600. I mean, this is cool. Let's see. I mean, that sounds nice. All right, 12-string riffs. There's a few. Yeah, I'll play some. I'm not saying they're the best. They are good. There's going to be some that I don't play, and that's not on purpose. It's just because I've, you know, forgotten. I can't play them all. Let's see. I'll try to do the intro. He whispers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. If I go to drop, can I be bored? I won't bother doing the drop D, folks. I know it's in drop D. Well, you know what, if I did do drop D, what's that? Is it Alice in Chains? Oh, what is it? You know the one, right? Yeah, but it's a great song. What else? There's only three. We're only on 3 or 4. What ones?
Zeppelin.
Already did Zeppelin. Can't do more. I mean, I won't. Oh, you know, here we go. Here we go. A nice, easy one.
I was trying to think of like 80s ballads. Like,
there's got to be one, right? What? I won't do this. But I mean, it's just yeah, I mean, all joking aside, this is a very nice guitar. And it's one of those things, like sometimes you play a 12 string, an old one in particular, and the neck is enormous. It's not comfortable to play. Whereas this is, I mean, the bar chords, let's see, here's another one. Anyway, you get the idea. Oh, it's hurting now. The bar chords are hurting. Listen, it's a nice plain 12 string. You know, it's not the biggest, boomiest sounding 12 string, but I'm sure when recording it sounds wonderful. You know, it's just cool looking. It's got, dare I say, a certain aura or vibe to it. You know, 1968 for $1,600. I mean, I would. Would you? Kalamazoo, Michigan, yeah. It's made in Kalamazoo, folks. I mean, look, the checking on it is great. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I mean, this sounds great. So, come get it, folks, before I do. So, wonderful 12 string, someone should buy it. Next up, let's do, so we did an Eastman, so the kind of lower end of thing, well, lower in their bracket, and a great sounding Eastman. We're gonna go in, we're gonna go back. We do have a lot of high-end guitars. We've got Collings, we've got, you know, some of the Atkins, Santa Cruz. Let's do a Santa Cruz, because I did have my eye on one. Right, are we ready? Which are you, Drew? Listen, I mean, I don't know anything about baseball, but by default, I've got to be a Cubs fan, right? I would initially be drawn to, I mean, that's a gorgeous finish on that, by the way. Look at that. That's lovely.
she liked the pick up too.
Yeah. That's nice. You know, I'm going to go for the middle though. That is the one I would have gone for anyway. So, this is a Santa Cruz OP/PW Bearclaw German Spruce Cocobolo Vintage Tint. Now, it's at the higher end, so this is $11,300, but the quality that goes into this is obviously incredible. So, we're going to give it a blast, see how we get on.
You watched the Grammys?
I didn't actually, no. I mean, also shout out to Andrew Watt, congrats. A friend of the shop, so Andrew Watt, congrats. And stop by soon. So, now this guitar, like I said, it's on the higher end of things, and it certainly feels that way as well. I mean, you can tell just when you're holding it, even the little things, just like tuning it in, the tuning pegs themselves feel fancy. They feel good, you know. That's an odd thing to say about a tuning peg.
That's the E and E1OM.
But when you know, right? The neck looks and feels great. The wood, even just looking at it from my angle, you can tell, like, oh, this, you know, this ain't cheap. This is incredibly well made. It's quality wood. Now, in the spirit of, you said your favorite Unplugged album was Nirvana. I'll give Nirvana a try. I won't do the whole thing, but anyway. get the idea. That is killing me. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, you get the idea there, folks. A little bit rough and ready, but it's just a great sounding guitar. You know, it feels. Now, obviously, that's in a crazy open tuning. I can't even remember. There you go. So that's a fourth. That's a major third. That's a fifth. Yeah. No, it's a fourth. Sorry, fourth. And then that's a fifth. That's a minor third. Is it? Yeah.
Yeah, you can have fun with that.
Yeah. I mean, it's really nice to play, I've got to say. I mean, it just plays really well. It's just easy to play. Yeah, let's spell out some chords while we're at it. But yeah, I mean, it sounds great. Yeah, I mean, you can do a lot on this guitar. Picking, strumming, fingerstyle stuff. It's just a very well-made, well, an incredibly well-made guitar.
I've seen it, the top has some crazy...
There's a lot going on.
I didn't see it earlier.
Kind of 3D-ish quilt kind of going on. Look at that, look at the wood. I mean, the detail on it. Nice little bit down here. Great feeling neck, just all around a wonderful guitar. Have you got a favourite acoustic in there at the moment, Drew? Well, there's two. That's a hard question. There's too many. There's too many. But you know, probably my favourite thing to do is come in like twice a week. Look at the used and vintage. Well, don't get me wrong. Don't bypass all this. Have a look at all this. Obviously, the new stuff. But a personal trick of mine. It's not even a trick. It's just, you know, all you got to do is walk here and have a look at the used and vintage stuff. I mean, there's great stuff here. I think we ought to do this, right? Yeah, I mean, we're going to do this. This is a Gibson J-200 from 1969 in a natural finish. I mean, how good does that look? This, now, if you come around here, you might see it. Like, visually, it might not look, you know, anything out of this world. But take from us, this is a great playing and great sounding guitar. You know, you got to come in and try it. It's only $1,200 from the 60s. It's been converted. It's got an X brace now. Check out, this is good. I think is it a 65, 6? I think it is, yeah. Obviously, small nut. Check this out. I'm surprised it's still here. I mean, look at this, for God's sake. Gibson Super 400 Premier from 1939 in Sunburst. Yeah, crazy how good that looks. But we're gonna go with this just for now, and we're just gonna keep it simple. We're just gonna do some strummy stuff. So, a great looking guitar. I've always loved kind of J150s, J200s, etc. This is a J200. Like I said, from 1969. Now it's priced at $5,846. It's one of the ones that comes to mind. This in kind of a D28 shape. When you think of an acoustic guitar, close your eyes and think of one of this. This is definitely one of them, you know. So let's give it a whirl. I mean, this for me is just strumming type stuff, you know. That's it. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. Can't remember that now. A little bit of Joe on the master. What does he do that?
It's going to be strumming.
Sorry. I mean, you get carried away. It's just a nice guitar to... The end one, Walk Up Dreaming, a shit version. Sorry, Joe. What? Wait, hang on. What? That's it. Sorry, I'm kind of getting carried away. I had to get it. Yeah, B7 and the A version. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's just a great guitar for strumming, and obviously you can do anything. You can do whatever the hell you like on it, really. But yeah, wonderful guitar, and I mean, we were kind of getting sound checking this guitar previously. Like, I'm slightly out of tune. That's okay, just for now. But yeah, I love these things because sometimes you come across ones that of these, and it's important to be honest. You come across vintage one of these, and they're shit. You know, you're expecting a big boomy sound. It's like, oh, this is no good. This is actually good.
It's going to be that big.
Yeah, yeah. If it's going to be that big, you got to be loud. But no, this is lovely. One day I would love to have an actual vintage J200. Just a great guitar. So come buy it, folks. One more before my wrists just literally. This is my first appointment. He's doing it. Just getting those moves. You got to do that. Treetop, no, tabletop. These look amazing. whether they're vintage or new. I mean, that just looks cool.
Hummingbird.
Yeah, that's a nice colour. It's like the maroony kind of looking one, right? Classic kind of black or dark.
Yeah.
It'd have to be like that. So yeah, again, there's loads more that we got. More Taylors, obviously. But I'm gonna go for last one over here. This. We could go with the Dreadnought. I think that's the 55 D28. We could do that. Maybe another time. I am gonna go for this. This wonderful little guitar. So this is a Martin 00018 from 1952. It's $6 from 1952 Martin. I mean,
What's wrong with it?
what is wrong with? What's the catch here, right?
Well, somebody added a pickup.
I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder what type.
It's the whole for pickup.
Yeah.
They just added it, did it.
Yeah. Well, I suppose let's give it a whirl. But yeah, from 1952 for 6K. This is going to be a good one, I think. Right, so 1952, 00018, gorgeous guitar. I'm about to ruin from Julian Lage. Apologies, Julian. Yeah, I would play this all day long if you let me.
Yeah, that's really good.
This might be my favourite out of the lot, to be quite honest. I mean, obviously there's a certain magic to it being from 1952, being easy to play, I've got to say. Even for me at the moment, I mean, it's just a great guitar for 6K. Now, haven't plugged it in yet. I will do at some point. But yeah, I mean, 1952 for 6K, it's got a pickup and just sounds lovely. So I haven't done any strumming on it. Let's see. Yeah, wonderful guitar. Someone has to come and buy this. Come check it out. Anyway. Yeah, the wonderful guitar. That would be my favorite. So, folks, that was the latest episode of this plugged in, this unplugged. Thanks for watching. Again, please let us know of any ideas that you think we should do. You know, we are going to do an amp version with one very particular special amp. I'm going to keep, you know, my mouth shut about it. Yeah, I mean, it could be all tellies, it could be all strats, it could be whatever. Just come up with ideas. A telly shootout, strat shootout, you know, whatever. I'm going to play this for a little bit more before my hand blows up. I don't know if you get that on camera. Can you see that? A little bit swollen, not too bad though. Listen, there's people worse off than me. I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Anyway, folks, we'll see you next time, and thank you as always for watching and all the great comments. And yeah, we'll see you soon.